Hey guys, what's up? This is White Boy for the win, and welcome back to Y Mega Evolve. Now, this is a special Y Mega Evolve video, so normally when I do specials, I don't do my intro because I'm not going to be telling you guys what I'm going to be talking about next, considering that these are specials. But nonetheless, like I said in my Mega Vileplume video, or should I say part 2 to my Mega Vileplume video, I told you guys that whenever I feel like uploading another special, I will, because when it comes to these specials now, is that I'm going to be doing part 2 to most of these Pokemon that I've already done a video for, hence like Vileplume, and for instance for this video, Mega Flygon, because roughly when I started to do this series constantly, I did a Mega Flygon video and a lot of people liked it. Now I wanted to do a part 2 to a Mega Flygon because I have other ideas for Flygon as well, so that's partially the reason why I wanted to do it. And also the main reason why I wanted to do this as well is because we were supposed to be getting a Mega Flygon in X and Y or in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, but I remember reading it somewhere and I believe it was on Cerebi. I don't know if it's still on there or not, so don't quote me on it, but they said that we were supposed to be getting a Mega Flygon in X and Y or in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, but we didn't because they couldn't think of a good design for a Mega Flygon, so they kind of just like decided to hold off on this Mega, probably I would say until like the next main story games, because there was a core scan saying that we were going to be getting a Mega Zygarde, and it's actually August 10th when I'm recording this. And so now that we know we're going to be getting like a Mega Zygarde, and also it was shown in the Mega Evolution special, I believe it's either part 4 or part 5 with the 6th gen professor's son. I can't remember what his name is, but he has a Mega Charizard X. And so now that we know we're going to be getting a Mega Zygarde, we're most likely going to get X and Y sequels, so I have a feeling that once we get the X and Y sequels, we are most likely going to be getting a Mega Flygon. So that's partially and mostly the main reason why I am doing a part 2 to this Pokemon, because for one, like I said, we're going to be getting another sequel, we're going to be getting X and Y sequels, but potentially more Megas. Obviously Flygon was supposed to be getting a Mega, and 3, Flygon is I wouldn't say desperately needs a Mega, but a lot of people want a Mega Flygon, because before 4th gen came along with like Garchomp and stuff, Flygon was the Pokemon that you kind of had to have on your team, or just like basically own one, because Flygon was the shit and probably one of the best, I won't say best, but like most fan favorited Pokemon from 3rd gen when Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald were still a thing. So regardless, I wanted to do a part 2, so as you can tell from what I've done to its stats, I did increase everything, and I also forgot to mention that the first like actual Mega Flygon video will be in the description box down below. I'm actually going to be looking over for what I actually changed from the past video to this video as well. So if I say something like, oh, in the first video I did this and that, that's just to let you know that I'm looking over the other one as well. Now, for the design that I'm using for this Mega Flygon, I actually really would love to see it look like this, because the original Mega Flygon video that I did with the design I used was not the preferred design I would like to see for it. It's pretty much this design that I'm using. I would love to see what Mega Flygon would look like, because obviously it looks like a bug Pokemon, but it's ground dragon. So I would really love it to actually see its design to look like this, more like a bug type Pokemon as well. But before we actually talk about its typing, let's just go through the video at first. Now, like I said, as you can tell from what I've done to its stats, I did increase everything, because honestly Flygon is a Pokemon that all of its stats need to get increased. So first of all, its physical attack, I increased it from base 100 to base 130. Now at first, for my first Mega Flygon video, I actually had it to base 140 instead of base 130, but the reason for that was the ability I've given Mega Flygon for this Mega, so I'll get to in a sec. So that's pretty much the reason why I made it to base 130, and even so, base 130 is a very high stat for a physical attack. You already know it's going to be doing a lot of damage. Even when at base 110, it's still going to be doing a lot of damage. So base 130 I actually think is pretty good, and Flygon does get access to quite a few variety of moves, like a U-turn, Earthquake, Dragon Claw, Fire Punch, and I believe Thunder Punch as well. I know it gets Fire Punch, but I'm not sure about the other two elemental punches, but it gets a very, very good variety of moves. So for its physical attack, so with base 130 physical attack, obviously it's going to be high because it's morally known for being a physical attacker as well. Now for its special attack, I increased it from base 80 to base 110. Now at first I actually increased it from base 80 to base 90 in the original video, but after looking at Flygon's move pool, I saw that Flygon can be pretty much a mixed attacker because it gets access to like Flamethrower, Fire Blast, Draco Meteor, Earth Power, Bug Buzz, Signal Beam. I mean, there's a lot of good special moves that Flygon can get access to, and I can actually see this thing potentially being a somewhat of a special attacker with base 110 special attack. I mean, you can go pretty much fully offensive specially and have like a coverage physical type attack if you want, because its physical attack is at base 130, so you can go that route, but I wanted to increase it to base 110 because then you can potentially decide if you want to go physical or you want to go special, and honestly base 110 is actually very, very good for Mega Flygon in my opinion. Now for its defenses, I increased them both from base 80 to base 95. Now when it came to the original video, I increased them both the same as well. So and I also gave it the solid rock ability, so it was kind of like an offensive defensive Pokemon as well. But nonetheless, base 95 defenses ain't all half bad. I mean, I would like to have a little bit more than just a base 100 points to distribute into its stats before Mega Evolution, but regardless, base 95 defenses is not all like half bad, to be honest. It's actually pretty good. It can pretty much, I would say, be able to take like a couple hits here and there. So base 95 defenses is actually, like I said, pretty good. Now last thing, for its speed, I increased it from base 100 to base 110. Now in the original video, I actually increased it from base 100 to base 120. Now I wanted to only increase it to base 100 or base 110 for this video because I wanted to increase its special attack a little bit more, and also I also decreased its physical attack by 10 as well, so I have, like, I guess you would say 20 extra points to like actually spread out into its other stats, and mostly it was mainly for its special attack. But regardless, at base 110, it's still a very speedy Pokemon. I mean, there's a lot of Pokemon who have like base 100 speed stat and can still outspeed a lot of Pokemon. So with base 110 speed, it's going to be a very, very fast Mega as well. So you can run like a Jolly Nature, max physical attack, and or max special attack, or like 4 in special or 4 in physical attack, depending if you want to go physical or special. But nonetheless, this is pretty much what I would actually like to see Mega's Flygon stats become, because it's just, it has such a great move pool, and it's very, very fast for base 110 speed as well. I can pretty much see Mega Flygon being a very good Mega whenever we actually receive Mega Flygon. Now, as a regular Flygon is base stats at 520, and with a Mega Evolution is going to be at 620. Now, for its ability, this is where I think people are probably going to disagree with me, because like I said, this is what I would actually like to see Mega Flygon become. Now, you guys already know when it comes to the Mega Evolution video, this is pretty much based off my personal preference, and I know that in my Mega Arcanine video, a lot of people did not agree with that. I've given Arcanine the Dragon typing added onto it. So like I said, these are just pretty much based off of my personal preference, but I decided to go with the Defiant ability because most of the time when you use a Flygon, I always usually see like either Choice Band or Life Orb that are the items that people usually put on Flygon. So what I wanted to do is that I wanted to give it the Defiant ability, because then depending if you want to use this in VGC or not, because I think Defiant's a very, very good ability in VGC, because most of the time people have an Intimidator on their team, and so when it comes to Intimidators, they pretty much weaken, or I wouldn't say weaken, but they lower their physical attack. So with Defiant, you guys already know, if you already know how Bisharp works in VGC, then you know how Defiant's going to work with Mega Flygon, because pretty much instead of losing its physical attack by 1 stage, it's actually going to increase its physical attack stage by 1. So you're going to be at a +1 rather than a -1, and that's pretty much partially the reason why I decreased its physical attack by 10 from base 140 to base 130, because then with people actually having Intimidators on mostly majority of VGC teams, you're going to get a +1 in physical attack because of the Defiant ability, and also it doesn't get access to Dragon Dance. That's the sad part, but regardless, I think Defiant is a very, very good ability. Now, when I made my first Mega Flygon video, I gave it Solid Rock to make it more defensive, but with this set, I wanted to make it a little bit more offensively, so that's partially the reason why I've given it the Defiant ability. Now, for its typing, I actually got rid of the ground type characteristics and gave it the bug type characteristics. Now I know a lot of people are probably not going to agree with it, but to be honest, I always thought that Flygon was a bug type when I first like saw it in Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald, and a lot of people like to see Flygon become a bug type as well, just basically solely off its design. And so hopefully when it comes to like its Mega Evolution, it'll pretty much get rid of its primary typing and make it bug rather than ground. I mean, that's what I kind of hope like Game Freak would do if we do get a Mega Flygon. Just give it the bug type characteristics and keep its dragon type characteristics, because obviously it's a dragon and also it looks like a bug, but it's ground type. I mean, it makes sense, but it doesn't make sense at the same time. So I would love to see Mega Flygon become part bug and also part dragon. If I'm not mistaken, if that actually happens, Flygon would be the first bug dragon type Pokemon. That would be really, really cool. Just like how Sceptile became the first grass and dragon type Pokemon. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, don't quote me on this, because it's not like I look at Cerebi or like the Pokédex all the time. So if I do make a mistake with that, don't kill me in the comments. I mean, I do apologize. My knowledge on all the Pokemon typing is it's very, I know all the Pokemon's typings, but I don't know, sometimes like they're mega typing sometimes. So I do apologize, like I said, if I don't know. But regardless, bug dragon will be very, very good. And for those people who are saying, why would you make it bug type? It doesn't get any bug type stab moves. It gets U-Turn, Bug Buzz, and Signal Beam. Those are 3 stab type bug type moves that you can run on Mega Flygon. I mean, it already has a physical bug type move, which is U-Turn. If it gets X-Scissor, cool. If it gets Mega Horn, cool. But I know it gets U-Turn. And for its special attack type moves for bug type, it gets Bug Buzz and Signal Beam. So those are 2 specially stab moves that you can run on a Mega Flygon if it does turn into be a bug type. So with that, there is the Mega Flygon. So anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this special Why Mega Evolve Part 2 for Mega Flygon, don't forget to hit that like button, and also don't forget to comment and subscribe. Now, like I said, I will be doing these for pretty much all the Mega Evolution videos that I've done up until this point, and pretty much until the future, because I do plan on doing Part 2s to pretty much all the Pokemon that I do. So stay tuned for that. But there was just a couple that I really want to do. First off, obviously the Mega Vileplume and also the Mega Flygon, because for one, Vileplume, no one really liked that video, and I understand why, and Flygon is most likely going to be getting a Mega in the next set of main story games, so I kind of wanted to redo this one, while also this is what I personally would prefer over the first one. So yeah, so like I was saying, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this special Why Mega Evolve Part 2 for Mega Flygon, don't forget to hit that like button. Also, don't forget to comment and subscribe. Now, I don't know when I'm going to be doing another special, but I know there's going to be one coming up soon, so stay tuned for that. I don't know which one I'm going to do yet, but like I said, just wait on it. It will be out. But once again, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button. Also, don't forget to comment and subscribe. So this is White Boy for the win, and I'll catch you guys later.